Okay, hopefully this will be the last part of the fan commentary. Okay, we're still in round 2 on the epilogue. One thing about Horde Prime, you know that video I did when I made any villains that I think would fit into Templar Order? Well, if you guys saw that video about Horde Prime, you can probably see why. Well, if you haven't, I'll probably leave the link to that video of mine. Darth Wolf, if you're watching this, I know Assassin's Creed is probably not your thing, but maybe you can add a few of them? Maybe you can add Rodrigo Borgia, who is known as Pope Alexander the... Yeah, Pope Alexander. If you guys ever heard of the Borgia family, I'll leave the link down below, and maybe you can also add Cesare Borgia. He was a general, and he's a son of Rodrigo Borgia, or Pope Alexander, and he was the model for the Jesus portrait. And there's Haytham Kenway. He's my favorite Templar. Then there's Warren Vidic. He's your evil scientist, but the Templars don't see themselves as evil. More like they wanted to get rid of free will. Well, yeah, getting rid of free will is bad, but they think it's the only way to bring peace. So, yeah, both the Templar Order and Horde Prime do have the same ideologies. I mean, if you compare that organization to Horde Prime, okay, if you guys are curious, okay, in Assassin's Creed, the Templar Order, they were predecessors. There was the Order of the Ancients, but it collapsed and it became the Templar Order. But they found the pieces of Eden. They're, yeah, you know, kind of like the Garden of Eden and all that stuff. Well, the pieces of Eden, there's the Apples of Eden. They're kind of like the map from Treasure Planet. They more look like that. Then there's the Staff of Eden and the Sword of Eden. They're very alien technologies. So ever since the Templars discovered it, they became very atheistic, but they do share the belief of the Father of Understanding, and that title used to belong to Yaldabaoth. The issue raised were the group of alien gods. And when the Assassins get to learn all about that, they had to protect the pieces of Eden to get away from the Templars so they don't control the world. They believe that free will is the one that will lead, you know, slowly to lead them to a brand new world. You know, with no more chaos, no more suffering and betrayals and all that stuff. While the Templars just want to do it quickly by taking away their free will. And if you watch She-Ra, Horde Prime does control them, like slavery is freedom. That's the same thing with the Templars. And dude, I know you're not probably big on that one. I'm just saying, maybe a few of them. I'm just saying. Plus, there are some other villains I think could work with Horde Prime and the Templars. There's Dr. Kahl, who is from the Cuphead, who is, you know, that mad scientist boss. Then Long Feng from Avatar: Last Airbender, you know, that advisor to the Earth King. Yeah, he'd be good in there too. And also, now that you have CGI characters in the hand-drawn realm, or they're both in the same realm, which is probably called the animated realm, there's one show, the villains from that one show I wanted to see, and you guys can take a hit. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. You know what I'm talking about. Arcane, League of Legends. I totally want to see that. Okay, back to where we were at. So, we see that the wolf, along with his wife, have gathered the forces. The fox, the wolf and the fox. There's his wife. I think that's his wife. Darth Wolf, do you ship this fox with that wolf from the Seven Little Goats? I'm just asking. And then we got Penochka. Even if I'm not pronouncing it right, oh well, but she's the character from The V, or V. Yeah, there is an animated cartoon called The V. I just thought I should ask him if there is like a hand-drawn form for The V. And this is it. So hopefully we'll see him in a live action universe. You know, maybe when they find the portal to the hand from the animated realm to the live action realm, and then we get the 1967 V. So Pennushka, she's very much like a evil spirit or whatever she was. She was also the witch. Yeah, I'll leave the link down below if you guys never know the story of the V. So I'll leave the link, or just V. So all the evil spirits come together, and also that's the witch from Little Long Nose. It's not actually a Soyuzmultfilm. I think the company that helped them out, they split and they became the DreamWorks kind of rival to that company now. So maybe the witch could be the traitor to them. Maybe what if she's a secret ally to Pitch Black? I love Pitch Black. Please let that be. I just think it'd be awesome if she was a secret ally of Pitch Black, just so she can portray V. And I can't remember the cartoon of that one. All I remember is this weird red dude. That's the devil. No, not the devil. It's Beelzebub. Well, technically it is the devil, but it's Beelzebub. Beelzebub. I'm not. Whatever. So, yeah, that's technically him. And what I get, he's from his personality traits. Is he like Pete and Bluto as a demon? That would be hilarious. Here's what I mean by that. Here's how it goes. Boom. Okay, boys, he's by the door. Seriously, look how he's doing it. It's like, okay, boys, by the door. So I guess he's pointing the demons at the door. And here comes V. No, you're not fool. That's his eyelids. These eyelids are way long. They can reach the ground. Even his eyelashes can reach the ground. Yeah, it's scary, I know. It's kind of creepy. So he does this pull up my eyelids. Or pull out my eyelids. So, V tells everyone that Lucifer did survive the fight, so he's now allied with his dad, the Demon King, who we all saw in the round 1 commentary, or just round 1. And now they had to, how did they go again? Yeah, all the local evil spirits to unite. I think I remember Pennushka did summon a few beings, like, I summon werewolves, I summon vampires, I summon V. Yeah, all the demons are terrified of V. He's basically the master, the demon overlord of that. Then we see Duncan along with the little doggy with Bra. Okay, 1. Who names their kid Bra? That's inappropriate, don't you think? And apparently, yeah, that's Duncan's girlfriend. I'm not big on that ship, to be honest with you. I still have not seen Dragon Ball series. I know how iconic it is. I am hoping to get the DVD series of that one. It's a really odd shipping, in my opinion. I'm not sure what got Zario to think this could be a ship. I question that? Question mark? I'm as curious as a chimpanzee who's scratching his head. I don't know. It's just an odd ship in my opinion. So yeah, now I guess they're living in Russia. Well, at least that puppy can have a better owners. But I am getting the gut feeling that there's something bad's gonna happen to her. If a hero is gonna be only a cameo or just appear to the Villains War, You know something bad is gonna happen. Yeah. Then we see the Mongolians along with the Nightingale robber are in their tent, and how'd it go again? Yeah, sitting in the tent and rejoice at their victory over the Swedish army. And then this guy shows up, and you know how very thin he is? And look! He's thick! Extra thick! Yeah, boy, he's thick! Like that! Look how thick he is! Compared to his waist! So he tells them all that Togarian snake has arrived. I still am not seeing what movies they're from. Is this a series of movies that are the same way? Or is it a different movie? There's Togarian Snake. I still have not seen the movie he's from. All I know him is from Disney versus Soyuzmultfilm Villains. What was that movie? I think someone did tell me that, but I think I might have forgot. Are they all in the same... Is there a movie franchise where the Mongolians are the villains? Kind of like Shan Yu and the Huns, which are not Huns, they're Mongolians. I'm just asking. Also, would there be a Genghis Khan in the Soyuzmultfilms? Is there? I'm just asking. Or if there's not, okay, well, I guess Togarian Snake could count as a leader? And I'm just asking again. So, wait, how'd it go again? Yeah, so the Togarian Snake returned to them and says that their troops should immediately get ready to go. Well, the Nightingale robber did not understand what was the matter at first, but then Togarian explained his troops to learn about the riches of Europe. Ah, they're going to get money. Gold. And then in Japan, Tokyo, Japan, we see the Shredder from the 2012 CGI show Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. At least we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, you can't have non-Disney without Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Same thing with My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. So, I didn't point out he kind of mistook, he kind of forgot to add criminal next to Underworld. He's not just king of the Underworld, he's king of the crime underworld, the criminal underworld. So he learns about the war. Rasputin's in Shredder's alliance. Interesting. Rasputin teaming up with the Shredder. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of interesting. Oh, so he learns about the sinister Russian mafia threatening to conquer the world. Which, of course, he's not going to tolerate this. And then he'll be the one to take over the world. I think you might need a group of terrorists, won't you think? Why not a military? That was Soyuzmultfilm Villains versus non-Disney Villains, round 2. So, it was pretty good. Interesting. Pretty good. Round 2. Since I got 3 parts now. So, see you guys in the next video. Oh, and happy Easter to you all guys.